to Talk Birdie To Me with former world number 16 Nick O'Hearn and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Titleist, they're the clear number one ball in golf. FootJoy are the number one shoe and glove in golf. Driving a BMW is like hitting a perfect shot, smooth, controlled and powerful. Ping, they'll help you play your best. The Golf Clearance Outlet beat everyone's prices. And Better, the fastest and easiest betting app in Australia. Now, from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, it's time for Talk Birdie To Me.
Well, good day, everybody. Welcome to an emergency Talk Birdie To Me mini, because we've got some enormous news, Nicholas.
We do.
We've got some big news. LIV Golf, LIV, if you don't know, is Roman numerals for 54. LIV Golf is going to 72 holes. Can you believe it? I certainly can. Nick, it took us all by surprise this morning. Just as well the Melbourne Cup got in the way, because we wouldn't have had the ability to talk about this.
Yeah, very true. My question to you is, what's Roman numerals for 72 holes?
LXXII. So that reads Lexi to me. Lexi Golf. I'll talk about that in a tick. It's a real opportunity.
I've always thought Lexi Thompson should be on LIV. So
yeah, that's right. Now, I know, Dan, let's read out what the actual statement came out from LIV Golf today and the way it was reported. So as it reads, LIV Golf, the first truly global golf league, I agree with that, today announced that the beginning of 2026, all events will be played over 72 holes, marking the next chapter of LIV Golf's mission to grow and celebrate the sport for a new era of players and fans around the world. What do you make of this? You know what I make of it?
Yeah. World ranking points?
World ranking points.
Yeah. I have a feeling some of the players, especially like a John Rahm and those guys, maybe they felt they were missing out on the 72-hole style tournament, because really it's all about the majors these days. And look, the only golf I really watch is the majors.
That's right.
I catch up on highlights for the tours around the world, women's, men's, whatever, a little bit of LIV here and there.
Yep.
Don't watch
that's what most
much
of us
golf, but the majors, that's what I'm watching. And players like Rahm and Hatton and Koepka and all those guys, Joaquin Niemann, I think the 72 holes is going to help them for those events in the lead up. Are they still doing shotgun starts and all that?
Well, yes, they are, yes.
And the team event, is that going to be?
Well, next slide, if you could please, Dan, and I'll read this out, because this is what I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
For each regular season event, the individual competition will be decided over 72 holes of stroke play, while the team competition will continue to run concurrently with each team's cumulative individual stroke play scores determine the team's result.
Okay.
It keeps on going. Shotgun starts will remain faster paced event experience embraced by the players and fans. That's why they do their shotgun start. And the format season-ending team championship will be announced at a later date. So they're not sure what they're going to do with the season ender, which of course is team focused. That's all it is.
Well, the sticking points with the world ranking points, for example, was 54 holes, number one, no cut, number two, the team event, number three.
Yes.
And there might have been one or two others. I can't remember what they are. But if the team event, so you're saying it's going to finish after 54, so the final 18 will be just single, individual.
I'm not saying it will end at 54. I'm saying it should.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the team competition should be a 54-hole thing. Bang, on Saturday night, we crown the team champions, and then every man for himself on the last day, day four. Now, we have seen situations in the past, and again, this is just me and how I'd run the show. We've seen situations in the past where a player was in second position and had room for third. So instead of trying to hold that putt on the last, he lags
to get the team win. Is that what you mean?
To cement the individual, cement his individual spot.
Right.
So instead of having I do think when you have a team comp and an individual comp, and we're trying to win both, or maybe just trying to secure a high finish in the individual, I think that goes against the spirit of what golf's all about.
Which is why it was a sticking point. Yeah,
that's right, which is to have the lowest score you possibly can in a team event. So if I was running LIV Golf, 54 holes is our team competition. That way you can keep the LIV name, and it makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
It makes it so you don't have to call it Lexi Golf.
Lexi Golf. I quite like that, actually.
Yeah, so it would still remain team championship, 54 holes, and then, all right, let's see who wins the team event, which is a great way of doing it. And I can remember coaches when I was playing college golf. That's the way they wanted to do it a long time ago. So really, it's not my idea, but it's what coaches thought, that we have a trophy on round 3 and then another individual trophy, and that's celebrated in round 4.
Okay, in college. So
Well, that's what some coaches wanted.
It doesn't work that way, though.
No.
Okay,
40 years ago, 30 years ago when I was over there.
Okay.
Some coaches were talking about it then. I don't even know whether they're talking about it now.
Sense.
I don't even know whether that actually happens now. Maybe it does.
I'm trying to think in the Pebble Beach and the Dunhill, for example. Do they stop the team comp on the Saturday now and then it's just pros on the Sunday? Because it used to be amateurs playing on the Sunday as well, but I have a feeling they may have changed that. I can't remember.
I remember seeing your mate Foxy hole and putts in the last round. So
well, but they shortened that to 54 because of the weather. Remember?
Oh, okay, that's right too. They did.
So
what happens in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am? I think it's just 3 days now, isn't it?
I think it's just 3 and then the pros play the last day. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's I think that makes for a better spectacle in my view. Now, the team comp is really, really important to LIV, and that's why there's team ender. So, look, I think that would be interesting. But now, Nick, we've only just seen this in the last 5 minutes. Has the PGA Tour responded in any way?
Not to that particular news. So, a couple of days ago or a few days ago, LIV also announced their new, what was it called again? The new promotions event.
Yes.
So, LIV Golf Promotions, I've got it up here. Event is their
tour school.
It's their qualifying school.
Yes,
but they do it differently. It's like 4 rounds of individual stroke play. You play 18 holes, the top 20 get through, play another 18 holes, the top, so it's kind of
it's
a very unusual format, which, if it works,
it would be good to watch.
And guys get exempt into different stages, I'm assuming.
If you're talking about relegation promotion, it's a bit like the Bachelor, 5 have to leave the house.
Okay. They don't get the rose.
after each episode.
Okay. But the thing about it was the last couple of years, this event happened outside of North America. This year, it's happening in Florida at, I think it's the Black Diamond Golf Course down in Florida. And that has thrown a spanner in the works for players.
Tell us about the repercussions.
Yeah. So basically what's happened is by announcing that LIV Golf Promotions event is in the US, where are we? Here we go. It's problematic for anyone competing who is a member of the PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour, PGA Tour Champions, or PGA Tour of Americas. Now, anyone who goes and enters the tournament because it goes against the bylaws, because it's a conflicting event, you need a release. It's actually not conflicting because I don't think the PGA Tour has a tournament that week, but because it's in North America, it is conflicting.
Yes.
They will receive disciplinary action, which is
6 months.
1 year. A 1-year ban from playing in PGA Tour sanctioned events. That includes playing in Monday qualifiers and receiving sponsor exemptions.
Wow.
This news comes a day after LIV Golf revealed its plans.
So normally they're allowed to go if it's not in America, North America.
Last couple of years has been in Dubai and Saudi Arabia.
Right, yeah. So they don't have to ask for the release. Tell me this. I mean, you played many years. How many years did you play on the PGA Tour? 10? 15?
Yeah, no, about 9, I think.
About 9?
8 or
okay.
9.
Did you ever actually have to ask for a release?
If there was a conflicting event, yes.
So explain the situation, yeah.
So when I played, because my first couple of years it didn't matter because I was still a member of the DP World Tour and the PGA Tour at the same time. When I went fully PGA Tour, there was I think I played the British Open 1 year and then the week after I played the BMW International. And I think I had to get a release for that week so that I could go play on the DP World Tour. And they granted it, no problem.
That's just
at all.
a tick off.
Yeah.
That's a courtesy thing, is it?
Basically, yeah. It's saying, look, I'm not going to play the PGA Tour event this week. I want to go play there. I may have been given a little something. So, which
That's
is
the way it goes.
It's the way it goes.
Yeah.
And there was a number of players who did the same thing. So plus you're over there already playing the British Open. You may as well go and do it if you have
might
a
as
chance.
well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's just the way it works. Now, with the Aussie events down here, I never had to worry because it was never conflicting and it wasn't in, North America. Although, again, that was in Europe, but they had a different relationship back then. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, back to LIV going to 72 holes.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. If they had ranking points already for 54 holes, do you think they still would have gone to 72 holes? I don't think so. I think this is an opportunity for them to give Trevor Immelman, who now is the chair of the world rankings, basically, to give Trevor a hard time to say no.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's designed to do.
Plus, the other thing at the moment, we have the signature events on the PGA Tour where there's no cuts, so they need to take that into consideration as well. I know it's every event on LIV Golf has no cut. I think they're going to increase the field too. It might go to 56 or 57 players, is what I've heard.
Well, hang on, I'm thinking out loud now. Hang on. So if they do my thing, which is to have the team competition over 54 holes, technically they could have a cut after 54 holes too. So let's say there's around 50 players playing. I don't know how many.
Yep.
And they make a cut to the top 30. So, and they do that
for the final round. Yes.
And now you're making Trevor Immelman's job impossible to say no to world ranking points.
That's interesting.
So, who runs LIV Tour?
Yeah, quick, you better mention Scott O'Neill.
Scott O'Neill. So, Scott, I'm talking to you. Here's your opportunity to make it impossible for Trevor Immelman to say no to you for world ranking points. 54 holes is your team event. You have a cut after 3 rounds, and then you play the last 30 or however many you determine on the last day.
Makes it interesting, doesn't it?
Well, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah,
Nick.
Absolutely.
If you don't make the cut, you can hang around and go to the concert the next day, or you can be a guest DJ. You imagine you could have Dustin Johnson missing the cut, and DJ is the DJ on round 4.
He might do that intentionally.
Mate,
I don't know.
There are so many things you could do. All right, well, that's huge news in the world of golf. Huge news. And thanks to everybody at the Melbourne Cup for forcing us to record a day later so we could bring it to you.
Worked out perfectly.
It worked out beautifully. Now, Nick, what are these shoes? People have been looking at these beautiful shoes.
Yeah. Well, I've just ordered a pair, by the way, from Tim Snow here. They're called the Quantum Textile. I've already got the pair of the Quantums, but these are the new ones with a different fabric. They're so comfortable. There's specific foam that provides unmatched comfort, I can tell you that now. And they're available in both men and women, all sizes. And I can't wait to slip a pair on.
Yeah, they do. They
come in some different colours. This is the one I'm getting. I love that little.
Can you go to the gym in those as well?
Well, actually, yeah, I reckon you could.
Well, you don't want to hurt your tread though in the gym,
that's
do
true.
you?
No,
because look at that. That's
you can wear them anywhere.
The way this is all angled. I mean, that is high tech. You are not moving. In fact, that is the best tread that I have ever seen.
I love them.
Without spikes.
Yeah.
There's no way you're slipping.
I don't wear spikes anymore. I just wear these style shoes with this type of tread. And Peter Malnati on the PGA Tour, he wears these.
Okay.
So
do you know at some courses around the world, some of the biggest courses around the world, they ban soft spikes. So like Tara Edie, for instance.
You got yours?
I've got mine here.
Ah.
So those soft spikes there.
You can't wear those.
Well, technically, they don't want you to.
Right.
What they want you to do is wear a sole that has no spikes at all and just the sole with Trent.
Oh, okay.
So some clubs are doing that around the world, and if that's your joint, I know there's a few blokes at my course who would love to wear these because they wear those over there, and the grass pops up all over the place. Anyway, look out for the new FootJoys, and look out for our main pod, which will appear a little later this week. Catch you next time.
Talk Birdie To Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen comes live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our fantastic partners. Titleist is the clear #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. BMW, luxury and comfort for the 19th hole. Ping, they'll help you play your best. Better, the fastest and easiest betting app in Australia. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and maybe leave a review. Talk Birdie To Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media, with sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie To Me.